But for the paper, I knew they would say, and I knew by the looks on their faces. Niggas mad cause I did what they wouldn't do, say what I couldn't do. Look, bitch, I made it. I made it. Came a long way from the basement. Body on me, I ain't playing, y'all. These niggas ain't playing fair. If I would've known better, I'd do better. Took some mess and I learned from a new level. Bought some new shovels and some new stressors, and I'm ready for war like whoever. They counted me out, I can't count it all. Kill a nigga, I ball. I put them points on the board every time that I shoot, I'ma score, and you know I'm a dog. I'm really appalled, don't need no applause. I know I'm a legend, my name on the wall. First ranking with platinum, my second with gold. Did it independent, no deal at all. And they said it's impossible. Got them high cause I did them without them though. I'm the same nigga slept on the carpet floor. Even back then I knew that I'd be poppin', so I really ain't trippin'. I swear I ain't trippin'. I got in my feelings and got me a million. Couple people I thought would be with me, but they not, so it's fuck all them niggas. And then you next.
Hello world, what's good with everybody, man? You know we back. You know, if I come back, do some, I got something to really talk about, because I think that this fight coming up with Jermall Charlo and of course Cornflake, my guy Thomas Lamanna. I think a lot of people overlooking this fight. I think a lot of people overlooking Thomas Lamanna as well. And I got my various reasons why, and I would definitely break those down as to why I think that this fight right here will probably be one of the best of the night. And of course, you know, I'm gonna have my guy Breadman on. You know, I got Breadman coming. If you know, that's my guy, so he gonna talk that boxing with you. Of course, you know he trains Caleb Plant, but Thomas Lamanna, what a lot of people don't know, he's been in this game for a long time. You know, he promotes and things of that nature, so he's been in this game for a long time. And I think that a lot of people is overlooking this fight simply because we hear the name Charlo. And don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with Charlo at all. For me, I don't have a problem with him or anything of that nature. It's just that Cornflake has been very active, man. He's been active. You know what I'm saying? So by him being active, dog, like, hey man, that's a whew, you know, the man being active, bro. You know what I mean? He's been active, and I think people gotta take that into consideration. And what I think is a lot of people not taking that into consideration. You know what I mean? I don't think people understand that. Yeah, and here it is, Charlo coming off another 2-year layoff, right? He switched trainers, right? We know that I don't know if it's been some mental lapse or, you know, whatever the case may be, right? And I hope he's good, you know what I mean? Because I know that mental health is a real thing. That's something that I do know, but at the same time, it's like, hey, man, I don't think people really know that this guy, Thomas Lamanna, has been active. You know what I mean? I don't think people understand that. And when you active, you know what I'm saying? When you active like that, and when you got when you active, and you know what I'm saying, when you constantly fighting, you know what I mean? You're not just sitting on the couch. That plays a big part, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think people really realizing that. Hold on. I know I sent it, brother. Let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to get him in here right now as we speak. Shit, I put the wrong. I put the wrong address to him. Damn, I put the wrong address. How the hell I do that? So I'm trying to get him in here, man. Because I definitely, you know, like I said before, this man, it's just like I said before. Not only do I don't, I haven't spoken to him, but I know we've had some dealings because of, you know, I'm not sure if you guys remember Paul Mamba, who passed away recently in December, and him and Cornflake, they was good friends. You know what I mean? They was damn good friends, and actually, that's how I actually met Cornflake, through Paul Mumba. Who recently passed away not too long ago, back in December, which is actually a shock to me because he just had won a title. He just won the WBA gold, I believe it was. You know what I mean? And then of course, he was trained by Malik Scott and things of that nature. So he was out in Saudi Arabia with us and everything. So that kind of like took me for a loop because I literally had spoke to him maybe like 2 days before. No, the morning of the day he passed away. So that took me for a loop. You did what I'm saying? So okay, I got him coming in now. That's what's up. I got him coming in now. All right. Yeah, got it coming in now. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was trying to get him in. I'm trying to get him in real quick. But again, like I say, Thomas Cornflake Lamanna and Paul Mumba, I met through those two via text message, not even realizing who I was talking to at the time. We were trying to set something up of me fighting overseas and things of that nature. So it was crazy how this came about. I was like, wait, hold on. Cornflake? He was like, yeah. I was like, ah, shit. That's what's up. You know what I mean? But again, like I said before, if you you can go look at the box rec, man. Go look at the box rec. And this was intriguing. This is intriguing because I remember him fighting back to back to back to back. And I said, damn, he's on a roll. But you got to ask yourself, who's doing that? You know what I'm saying? Who's fighting back to back to back? Who's doing it? I don't think nobody in that division is. You know what I mean? And it's intriguing. It's definitely intriguing. He fought his way back to contention. I mean, if you look at the guys of the records he's been fighting, now true enough, you might say, hey, well, he hasn't fought nobody like a Charlo. I understand that. I get exactly what you're saying, but fighting 27-6, 28-7, 33-1, 22-11, 41-15, 25-5, 17-5, 27-3. And he's on a what? I think it's a 9-fight win streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fight win streak. It's hard to stop somebody motor when they're going, especially in sport of boxing. Now don't get me wrong, Charlo a bad motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and cap and flex, like some other people. He a bad motherfucker. We know that. We know that. But he ain't been active. I know he's been dealing with some things in life. I know that. I know that happens. I know life happens. And he hasn't been active. Now, he may have been working hard. Oh, and y'all always know I say this too. Y'all know this, I say this as well. He has a new trainer. Y'all know how I feel about these fighters when they get with a new trainer. Y'all know how I feel. When they get with a new trainer, it takes about 3 to 4 fights to get really, really acclimated with that trainer. You know what I mean? Now, who knows? He could have been training with him all along, right? Or with a new trainer, whatever that nature. We don't know. Oh, I got to bring my guy in, man. He is the man of the hour, man. Thomas Lamanna, what's good, bro? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro? Something must have. You got to come back in. There you go. Yeah, he might come back in. But let me see who all in the chat. Shawala, what's going on with it? Hey, Queen, what's good? The condo was good with you. You need time. Exactly. You need time. Stormy B, man, what's good? Jimmy Bernard, what's good? Salute to the chat. Take stand acting is like keeping the engine going. Absolutely. That's all I'm saying. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, I'm rooting for Thomas Lamanna. I know the world, the world picking Charlo and things of the nature, as they should. It's like gambling. You're going to go with the favorite. I understand. But this is one of those cases where Oh man, it's just a lot of if you understand what I'm saying, there's a lot of odds going against him, going against Charlo. There's a lot of odds. Like I said before, when you got a guy who's the engine running, ain't nothing stopping over here. The engine going. It's well oiled. He had a fine tune up. You know what I'm saying? He running. Smooth Cadillac, right? But then you got this guy over here getting crunk up. You know, he getting crunk up, trying to get up for the fight. He says he gonna knock him out. He's gonna do this, and the third. Cool, that's fine, that's dandy. You know, he even talked about, you know, facing Caleb Plant next. That's the plan. I mean, damn, you got a new trainer. You was going through, you know, mental lapses, whatever the case may be. I don't know, right? And I hope he's good. You've been out the ring for 2 years. Shit. And if you think about it, he's fought one time in 2 years. And then it's another 2 years. So that's four. And basically in 4 years, you fought one time. Basically in 4 years, you fought one time. Meanwhile, this man being active. You know what I mean? So that to me, it's like, let me see what's going on. To me, it's like, man, I gotta, you know what I mean? I really gotta see. I think that this fight right here, if you ask me, is one of those fights. I don't think Thomas Lamanna is coming to lay down. I know he's not going to lay down. In fact, I won't be surprised after the 6th, 7th round if he's up. I won't. Thomas Lamanna been in this game for a long time, right? He's been in this game for a long time. Like I said before, go check out the box rate. It's right there for you. I don't got no reason to lie. I don't have no reason to lie. He's on a win streak, and he's been active. Active, I mean, stacking it up. And truthfully, these guys were supposed to fight back in 2020, what, 4? Yeah, they were supposed to fight in 2024. So, and then tomorrow, I had it on the screen as well. Tomorrow is the media day. They got the media day tomorrow. I think Thomas Lamanna, I think Cornflake is going to have his. Let me see. Okay, he said his phone acted. No, he's trying to set up his iPad. Okay, cool. Say he's trying to set up his iPad, his phone acting up. Cool, no problem. Now, media day tomorrow. Trust me, it's going to be a lot of people at the media day. I think he holding his in New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. I'll ask him once he's on. I'll ask him for sure. And like I say, I'm just elated. I'm happy he's getting this opportunity. I remember when he first got he was first getting the opportunity. I DM'd him. What was it? Let me see when this was. Ooh. So yeah, October 10th. October 10th, I DM'd him. I said, congrats on that fight. And man, we never, you know what I'm saying? It never came to fruition because he was actually supposed to fight Charlo back in 2024. So I'm interested in some of the questions that I have for him because I definitely want to know, you know, he kept saying that Charlo was saying that, oh, he kept DMing me like a little girl and da-da-da-da. Man, if you know, first of all, Thomas really don't be on Instagram like that. And I actually posted an interview Thomas almost like over a month ago. First of all, I posted an interview Cornflake over a month ago. It's really just been on my behalf because I've been having so much going on, right? And he don't even be having his notifications on. It's just shit. He might pop in and pop out. You got to understand, not only is he a fighter, he also a promoter as well. he's also a promoter as well. You did what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, so let's say, you know, the fight, the main event, right? We got Caleb Plant, and of course the other guy. But I gotta bring my guy in, man. I don't want to hold him up too long. Thomas, what's good? What's good? What's good?
Whatever, boy.
Man,
How you?
I'm good, man. I see you got the nasal strip, man. You breathing good?
Yeah. Nah, everything good, bro. Nah, everybody. I've been seeing everybody use it. It's like,
good.
I was like, yeah, let me get with it. I like it. Yeah, it got like, it's a magnet. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So
mine's coming in on Friday.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got one?
Mine's coming on Friday. I order one.
No, it work. It's really like a magnet. It's pretty dope. It's really dope.
For real, you can breathe with it.
Look, I mean, a lot of it, just like a lot of shit, is all mental, but it definitely helps. Like it opens your shit up. Yeah, for sure.
Man, I definitely can't wait. Yeah, because my brother been trying to tell me like you should try. So I ordered one the other day off of, I seen it on Instagram. I'm like, man, let me go order this thing.
Yeah.
So I did. Yeah, it's supposed to be here on Friday morning, so we'll see.
Say that.
Man, let's get that. Bro. Let's get the business, man. Tomorrow you got media day, man.
Yeah.
Man, you excited for the media day?
Yeah, it's dope. I was just talking about it with somebody. I was like, yeah, like, fight's getting a lot of traction because of like who it is and what it is and all that, right? So it's dope. It's dope. Like, you know what I mean, bro? I'm just living on my 2 feet.
Man,
living on my 2 feet, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? We're living in the moment right now.
The fight is getting a lot of traction because of who it is, but I don't think people understand what the other person is up against. And what I mean by that is, I know you've been active. I know you're on a 9-fight win streak. And not only that, when you like one thing I look at when especially when the fighter, because we're fighters, you know what I'm saying? It takes at least about 3 or 4 fights to get acclimated with the new trainer. Then you're coming off 2-year layoff. You fought 1 time in 4 years. Not only that, you had the mental lapse as well. So all that, you got a whole bunch against you. And I don't think people understand what you've been doing the last couple years.
Yeah.
So man,
look. I mean, at the end of the day, we still gotta fight though, right? Like
what?
I'm saying that in regards to, I'm just saying, all right, so everybody keeps talking about how I'm the underdog and all that good shit. That's fine, bro. We boxing. I get it. I respect it. It's what it don't bother me. No, I mean, like it used to, but like it don't, right?
Right.
But what I've been saying is, bro, like, y'all just gotta let the fight happen. Let the fights happen, and then we take it from there. Then you could judge. Now, saying what you just said, like you done listed about 9-10 things that going wrong for homie, but we still gotta fight.
Still got to fight.
I understand. Still got to fight. Yeah.
You still got to fight, and I understand that. But I just, like I said before, man, me looking at it, and I look at it from how other people don't look at it. I'm like, listen, how can y'all be writing this man off just because he was a champion or just because he beat this person, that person? And it's just like when you got a very oiled car and you got one that's having crunk up in 4 years, damn near. Shit, I'm gonna roll with the one that's been rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, facts. Yeah, man. But yeah. Like you're right. I mean, it's I know everything you're talking about is big and it's on my side, which is great. I'm just like, you know what, bro? Fuck all that, bro. We're gonna rumble. We're gonna do boxing, and we'll see.
You was supposed to see. I think I DM'd you a while back. I think it was like in October. I said, "Congrats on the fight." You was like, you didn't really say nothing because you didn't know if you was gonna get it. And it turns to find out is that you guys was supposed to fight, and then he accused you for I guess DMing him. But I'm quite like I was just telling the crowd. I was just telling them like, man, honestly, he don't even have his notifications on, and if anything, he was probably trying to hit him up to see what we doing.
Hold on, bro. Because this shit, hold on, because I know it's going to come up. Yeah. Let me see. So, homie's talking about 30, 40 times, which is crazy, son.
Right,
which is
right,
crazy.
right,
Yo, dead ass, right? I have one text message and one question mark. So I'll give it two. And I might have FaceTimed him twice.
right.
Okay. And you feel me? Hold on. And then let me see. Right. I don't even be on, like, we not friends or nothing. Yeah, but I added him I added him.
Right,
Like, you know what I mean? I just tagged him and shit. There's
right.
not one
Reply.
DM. No,
Yeah,
fuck a reply. There ain't one DM, not one nothing. So it's like, yo, he a whole weirdo with that shit. And I'm gonna
yeah.
check his dumb ass for that shit too, because it's like you got people looking at me like I'm some nut or whatever, right?
Right,
Yeah, nah, but it's crazy, right? Like, so I made it like, so I think I made the best of it a couple weeks ago when we were in LA, where I was just like, I think I was like, write me back. I was fucking with him, right? But
right.
like, yo, in my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm not even gonna hold you. I know for a fact I ain't hit you 30, 40 times, bro. Like, it was maybe, like I said, I'll give it, let's just round out. I'll say 5.
Right,
One text, one question mark, and I might have FaceTimed you like 2 times.
right.
You drawn, bro. So yeah, man, I'm gonna check him on that because he making me look crazy. And anyone what's even more crazy is the media ran with it.
Yeah, because it's him. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
but shout out to Ellie. No, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Ellie Setback, who, and the other dude, the suspicious dude. I forget his name. Dominican boy. He, you know what I mean? Because I put out on my Instagram, like on my story, like, dude, like you lying. I basically put out what I just showed you
Right.
on my story. And it was like, yeah, man. But he just like Jermall's a belligerent liar, man. He like there's so much
Oh,
shit that
shit.
he done lied about. You know what I mean? Like just trying to big him up and whatever. And that's cool. But like, that's cool if that's what you got to do to get up. Pause. You know what I mean? Saying it's like it is what it is.
Right.
But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Like that shit was weird.
Man, how training been going, man?
Yeah, no, training was dope, bro. Training, you know what I mean? Like this is the last real week of, fine, the sparring. I did 12 rounds today of some tech work. You know what I'm saying? Got 2 more sparring sessions. Yeah, man, I'm sparring bigger guys, good guys. You know what I'm saying? Prospects, undefeated guys, contenders. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Amateurs. You know what I'm saying? I've been working with them all. I've been getting the rounds in, but I'm doing smart, man. I'm 33, and
Right.
Jermall and them. I think what they just turned 35 yesterday.
Yeah.
35 yesterday.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, man, like neither one of us are young. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
just doing the smart, man.
No,
Yeah,
no,
doing the
no.
smart.
You young. You young. No. You young. You young.
Yeah. Well, but so I'm 33, but I'm closing in on like 45 fights, 46
Yeah,
fights now.
that's yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I gotta like, it was doing the smart, man. Just doing the smart. And but to be fair, so you mentioned about like how the whole last October thing, man. Yeah, man. Rumor came out or whatever, bro. Like the first call ever came like at the end of September.
Yeah.
So it's like since the end of September, man. Since the end of September, it's like, yeah, it's like we've been training for him. And yeah, unfortunately, on the 10 card, this is the third time. First time, was on a December date. That didn't happen because of whatever. They just pushed it back to the
Right.
10 card March 1st.
Right.
And he from it's pretty evident that he just wasn't ready. He just wasn't fit. He's all, what I mean, fucked up, whatever. And like, yo, there's no judgment. I mean, no judgment at all. Life is life, right?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. So, and now here we are. So yeah, man. I mean, despite me getting a fight in, shout out to my team, TMA and Danny Gonzalez for getting me that. Danny Garcia as well.
Right.
Despite that, because I just didn't want to waste the camp. I've been training for Jermall since the end of September.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, so it's
crazy,
like, yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying? So but it's here. At the end of the day, it's here. And like what you alluded to, what I was saying, like, yo, I just want to know what we was doing. Yeah, so I reach out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
track you the fuck down. Like so.
Right.
But it is what it is.
That would make me. I'm like, hold on, this gonna be a fight because the person who's supposed to be the hunter ain't the hunter. The one that's the hunter is the one that everybody not talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the
yeah,
one that everybody not talking about, man.
yeah.
But I know you say you've been sparring and things of that nature. How's your conditioning going?
Yeah, no, it's there, bro. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't got no weight problems. Conditions there. We do 4-minute rounds in the gym. So, whatever it is, it's, we stepped it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I got my miles in. You know what I mean? Got my miles in. Got my the sparring is in. You know what I'm saying? Like the tech work, the pads, the heavy bag. Yeah, like, and I gotta. My team my team in the gym is mad small, like it's less than 5 people, 3-4 people at
right,
all times. So it's like I don't really got I don't want no, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes what's today? So Tuesday, so Monday, like I had mad people in the gym, which is dope. Like Ray Ford, former world champ, he was in there.
right,
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. My man Aaron, shout out to Aaron. Aaron Anderson from Baltimore. He live in Philly now.
right.
He was my main sparring partner from when I fought Lara years back. He just showed up out of nowhere, just popped up like, oh, he lived in Philly. I mean, so Philly not too far, so he showed up. It was dope. Like that was dope. And then like I said, I got just like my regular small crew.
Right.
You know what I mean? That pushed me. So that's all I really need. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got that good energy coming in.
Yeah, just the energy gotta be cool. And like the moment I get a sense of some nut shit, yeah, you gotta
go.
You gotta go.
I already know. Definitely already. That's how it is when we in camp and stuff. So I totally understand, man. Totally understand, man. For sure. I do know that possibility, and I know you got on Caleb ass about this.
Oh my god.
Those two fighting. But let's just say you win this fight. Are you looking at Caleb Plant next or
No. So I haven't even thought that far. And let me just put this on record because me and Caleb are cool. Like me and Caleb been cool. You know what I'm saying? We was always cool. And he acknowledged that even like in the mix of cursing me out and whatever, he acknowledged that, yeah, we cool, we homies, you know what I'm saying? And we just seen each other a couple weeks ago in LA. We dapped up and we spoke it out. The issue, like, yo, I wasn't coming at Caleb. I was like, it was the reporter that, you know what I'm saying?
he asked the question.
Yeah. So I was going to him, and it was like, and to be fair, like I didn't say like on record, but I will now. I've said it, but like not. I don't think I said it on no other interview. But like, yo, yeah, like no, I wasn't on no, like I was not right for interrupting his time because like that's not. He ain't do that shit with me or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Not that he had a reason to, but yeah, I mean, like I came in on this time. I was still on the live when my turn was off. You know what I'm saying, and all that. So I got where he was coming from. I think the only little beef we might have had, cordial beef, we'll call it. You know what I mean, or just like friendly beef was, it's like I heard you once where it's like, stop trying to sum me. Where it's like, I mean, you said what you said, but don't follow up with then shut the fuck up or watch it, you know what I'm saying? Because then like, I was like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to, bro? Watch your fucking mouth, bro. We ain't even on that right now. And then like that like blew up to something for like 2 seconds. But listen, not at all. Like I ain't got there was no intended beef with Caleb at all. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing like that. But I just came in on his time, which was wrong, and he checked it. You know what I'm saying? How he does it, you know what I'm saying? And but it's cool. Like it's like, it's with me and Caleb are cool. So it's like we're not even on that. So but to answer your question, like, yeah, no, I don't fight again, like this is a big opportunity, right? But like I'm not a super middleweight. I'm a middleweight. For me, like, and if for the right fight, the right time, right everything, I can go to 54.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
so
like, but that's what they're gonna try to go after because they're doing the whole Jermall and Caleb thing. That's cool, but let me just get through the Jermall. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking like in my mind. Like, let me get through him, and it's like I'm fucking around calling out Canelo. The fuck is you talking about? because it's upset, bro. Because it's an upset. It's an upset, right? So it's like I got, you know what I mean? Like, look, it's not the biggest upset in boxing history. I'm saying, like, it's not
gonna be
like
one of them.
But yeah, but look, it's gonna be an upset. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like, so we'll just see, man. I ain't really into all that, bro. Like, one fight at a time. Like I said, man, I'm just living on
Yeah,
my 2 feet.
it's definitely, but see, it's for people like me to talk about, because right now I'm chilling, so I get to sit back and watch. But like I
Yeah.
said, I go to different channels, I'm listening to everybody talk, and everybody just all over the place, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, something ain't adding up. I think everybody missing a little bit, a little spice to the recipe, and I think I got the recipe. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. But I know you said you a middleweight, so they trying to bring you up.
Yeah, I said that in the beginning. Me and Caleb's opponent are middleweights. Like, we got y'all whack for bringing up 2 middleweights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like, but like, I ain't, again, man. But like, we're deserving. I mean, Resendiz is a good fighter as well. You know what I'm saying? He had some good wins. He's only lost to top guys. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so. Me like they're putting me out as veteran contender. I'll take it. It is I'm not undefeated. You know what I'm saying? I fought for a world title. I won a secondary world title at middleweight. But I'll take the veteran contender. That's cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, I've been saying they're bringing me up. But you know what? Not like I'm a small person either. Like I'm tall. I'm 6'1".
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
No.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Again, you know what I mean? I always say one thing, man. No homo. Size does matter. Facts, right?
Right.
Size matters, but skills pay the bills.
Right. That's true.
Skills pay the bills. And I live by that. Like, I really believe. Yeah.
Man, what's crazy? Because I personally, I had always thought you fought at 160. But then now that you say that, it comes back to a conversation that me and Paul had. And it was crazy because we was talking. I'm like, nah, he don't fight at 154. He was like, nah, he'd fight at 154. But he been trying to tell me that. And I'm like, nah, he don't fight at I'm like, man, he tripping. Now it's like, okay. But I just thought you was at a bigger weight class. You know what I'm saying?
No, so like, I've been at 160 for a while. I've been at 160 since I've been at 160 consistently since I fought Lara. Actually, the fight before that.
Right.
I've been consistent at that. Okay.
Right.
Came after the Lara fight, I took like a year and a half off. Came back at like 68. 3 weeks later, made 160. You know what I'm saying? Because it was for one of them regional title belts.
I remember.
And then I just it's been 160. But like, as my diet, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I get older, taking care of my body a little bit more. I'm trying to fixing my diet. I left that soda alone. You know what I'm saying? And so now, like, I know for a fact I could make, I mean, I wouldn't say comfortable, it'll be a push, but I could make safely 154 if I really, really like, if it was the right opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But 160, good. Middleweight, good. 68, I think, is still good because I got the size. I'm sorry, I got the height.
I
got like the height and stuff. I feel like I put on some good muscle, enough muscle, and I feel like my speed will be there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, again, but I do feel skills pay the bills.
Did you watch any film for this fight? I'm positive that you did.
We did, but like we've been watching Jermall Charlo for how long, bro?
A long time.
It's like, so it's like, we've been watching him for a while. But he's
I guess what I'll say is like some of his best attributes, like picking up different key things in the fight.
Yeah, no, for sure. Listen, he arguably one of the great jab. I think his IQ is underrated. You know what I'm saying? He's athletic, but and he got good counter punching. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I'm looking over it, because I'm not, but like, but like, I know how to adjust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like adjustments will we just gotta adjust, and I was telling everybody, man, I'm gonna just dance to his beat. Whatever type time you're trying to be on,
right?
I'll be there. I feel like I could do a lot too. I just, obviously haven't been at the level he's had.
Right.
He's been, I meant, what I mean, with his fights and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
he's like, 80% of his fights are, have been seen, or no, maybe more, at least more than half of his fights have been seen, Showtime, Fox, all that
Right.
shit. You know what I mean? So it's been seen
Right.
on TV and shit. So yeah, man, um, and to allude to what you said, let's go back. Um, he has been off. He has been. What has he been doing? He only fought once in 4 years, twice maybe
Right.
4 years, whatever the fuck it is, right?
Right.
Yeah, like so. Let's see.
Now I know you said something about the counter punching. Now I was a big fan of his because I like old school boxing,
Yeah,
and I will never forget the fight with him and what's the guy name? He actually from Philly, J Rock.
J Rock. Yeah, no. So
That was
I
a
don't mean to
good
interrupt
counter.
you. I don't even mean to interrupt you. I already know where you're going. I tell everybody that to me was the best Jermall Charlo.
Absolutely.
That to me was the best Jermall. In that
Absolutely.
era. In that
Yeah.
era.
Yeah. Yeah. But I just don't think that same type of counter punch, because the coach you have now don't teach that style. So I don't know if the counter punching would be the same.
Who is he with? Who was with him? The coach? Yeah, it wasn't Ronnie.
No, it was with Ronnie then.
Yeah, he was with Ronnie, but I'm saying who is he? Somebody
now?
was with him huh?
Talking about the coach now?
Yeah.
He's a former fighter. I don't know his name, but I know that Ray Flores texted me his name. Damn, where my phone at? Ray Flores texted me his name because I was actually trying to do some research on him. Let me see. His name is Holland Williams Sr.
That is who was with him. Yeah, that's who was with him.
Holland
Okay.
Williams Sr.
I couldn't tell you, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you, but it ain't Ronnie Shields, so I don't know. Like, and I think highly of Ronnie Shields. I had one training session with Ronnie Shields for it was my birthday. We did a show back in, what were we in, 25? I'll say so 22 or 23.
Right.
2022, 23. We did a show. It was my birthday. He had a guy on the card, Justin Paldo, the kid Justin Paldo.
Yeah.
He fought on the card, and I hit Jolene Mazone, who dear friend of mine, great colleague. She
I just talked to Jolene.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Brian Oman, my boy. He's like my little brother. Yeah.
So he ain't fucking with Boots though, just so you know.
Shit.
We can talk about that, bro.
Yeah, we gonna talk about it. Listen, we go talk.
Here we go. No, and I fuck with the dad too, actually. Anyway. Jolene, I was like, yo, for my birthday, can you ask Ronnie if we could do a session? We're here. We ain't got shit to do.
Right.
It's 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock on a fight day. Fuck is he doing? Like, I want to work out. And anyway, we did. We had like 6-8 rounds on the pads. Yeah, man, it was great. It was like he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, we got to sit down, talk about all that shit. So yeah, man, I already knew whoever he was with was getting the right information and training hard, like hard. Sure. He won't fuck around.
I heard. Because I always run into, after the fights and stuff, last couple of fights, I ran into him, in the airport. And then, of course, they had the OTX card down here in Atlanta. Yeah. And I ran into him and he noticed me this time. He said, "Hey, man, we were just in the airport like 3 weeks ago from Saudi." I'm like, "Yeah, that was
that's
me.
What's up. Yeah,
that's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy." So,
yeah, man. Cool. So, all right. Well, look, as far as, whoever Jermall training with, that's on him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's on him. You know what I'm saying? The trainer can't fight for him. So
no, for sure. Because that was actually leading to my next question. Because of course, as fighters, we watched and try to pick up some of the things. Some things he do lackadaisical that you can counter offset. You know what I'm saying? And I was just trying to see if you put your best attributes against his. What are you seeing? You know what I mean? Like, not giving away too much.
Yeah, So like, I don't. Yeah, like I'm gonna plead the fifth on that. That's why I do shit in the gym. I please the fifth.
Right.
Because it's like Yeah, man. Like we just gotta adjust. Like
Yeah,
we just gotta
yeah.
adjust. I might fuck around and just fight him. Like I'm gonna fight you, dog. Like I'm gonna just like we gonna rumble. If that's what it takes, we just gonna rumble. Yeah. If that's
But
what it
I ain't
takes.
seen that from a long time from you though, Cornflake.
But that don't mean I don't got it.
Yeah, no, it don't mean you ain't got it. It don't mean you ain't got it. No, I
Yeah.
ain't saying that. I just ain't seen that from you in a long time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
no, for
know
sure.
what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
like again, I think whatever it takes to get whatever it's gonna take to get the job done, I think we're gonna have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or so whatever it is. Whatever it is, we're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
They want to know. They want to know where you get the name Cornflake from.
See, PBC just did that on this thing. Y'all gotta follow me on the gram. I did a whole thing where I was out there last week. I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago. I'll say it. It's off Cornflake off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the white kid. Kellogg Leverball. My guy,
Yeah, you know
Brian.
what's, bro? I like honestly, God, truth. I didn't know you by Cornflake.
Yeah.
I knew you by Thomas Lamanna.
Oh, where?
So the day we was in a text message thread,
Yeah.
I didn't know who Paul was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. That shit was
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So you're one of very few in boxing, definitely in boxing. You know what I'm saying? In life, like they don't really follow boxing. It's Thomas, right? But very few in boxing. Very,
Bro,
very few that
didn't.
you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not cornflake or flake or corn or fucking Kellogg or snowflake or something to do with cornflake somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my man Brian, it was we was bidding and he was like, you know, you remind me off a cornflake off you remind me of cornflake off of Fresh Prince. What the fuck is that? And like I said on the things like I put the cornflake on one of my amateur shorts and it's been my name ever since.
Oh man, that's dope, bro. That's
It's different. It's
that's
different.
hilarious though.
It's something like in my opinion, it's like, yo, you're never gonna forget it.
Right.
That's some, and then you might, be off like, like people be like Kellogg or snow corn or corn snow, like something, and it's close. And
right.
It's close, yeah. So
I would have never thought it came from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air though.
yeah, man.
Funny, dog.
So that was the only white dude in the series.
Right, you right.
I was the only white kid in the gym.
Ah, sort of like Caleb. Okay.
Something like, yeah, like, just any, listen, we all know there's no secret. Boxing's, predominantly black, Spanish, you know what I'm saying? Very few white guys, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not the only, but like in my gym where I started, Boys and Girls Club, yeah, I was the only one, cuz it was only me.
That's crazy, bro, because like I said, even when, because I did some of my amateurs in Tennessee. Now, I also saw when you posted Avius Griffin today.
Yeah.
So me and Avius from the same gym in Tennessee.
Word?
Yeah, like
we
boxed at the same gym, whatever, like that with Andy Smith and the YCAP program in Chattanooga.
So Avius, man, that's a dude that he fought for Rising Star 2-3 times, maybe 2-3 times. On his way up when he was a 6-round guy.
You promote. You promote, so you got to put that out there.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. So we do. Rising Star Promotions has been it's our 10th year. I've had plenty of guys. Some unknown names, some big names. Fight on our shows, which is mad dope. Avius, he's gonna be a star, bro. Like, especially being with MVP now, that he's gonna be a star because the kid can fight.
Right.
Deadly knockout power.
Yeah.
Like I said, on his way up, he fought for me like 2-3 times.
Mm-hmm.
He's been loved ever since. His team, his manager Brandon is good folks. You know what I'm saying? Right. And yeah, I'm just happy for him because he deserves that. And I told him, I hit him. I was like, yo, you deserve everything you got coming to you, bro.
Right.
You know his story. I'm assuming you know his story.
Yeah, so I know.
It's like, it's like that's tough. That's rough work. That's rough work.
That's rough work. Yeah, so absolutely.
He got everything. You know what I mean? Everything got coming to him. He deserves it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So
I watched it, bro. Like I watched him come back to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him leave Chattanooga, Tennessee. I know he came down here, was trying to get in the mix, get some sparring. Before I knew it, he went out to Vegas. Shit, now he over here. He over there. I'm like, dang. So I watched all this before my eyes, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, man. And I remember he was trying to get on cars here in Atlanta. I'm like, bro, call this person, call that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. I watched the grind, but I didn't know you guys knew each other. So now that you say that, so it makes sense now.
Yeah.
It make a lot of sense. Man. So back to the basics though. Back to the basics. What you plan to come out with? For us, the trunks. Which color? What we wearing?
Oh yeah, no, I got my daughter picked out my trunks, man. My daughter picked out my outfit. I got a little pink, a little blue, a little white. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah, that's
girl
it.
dad.
I mean,
Okay, we girl
little
dad.
cotton candy shit. Yeah, I mean, girl dad shit. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm with it.
yeah.
I've been telling her for a while, like, you could pick the outfit, and yeah. So this time, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it'd be my first choice, but it is what it is now. It's getting made, so
Nah,
I
yeah.
gotta wear it
It's
now.
all love when the baby girl show. You know what I'm saying? She picking it.
Yeah,
It's all
you know what I'm
love.
saying?
What song you coming out to?
Future Savages, by Savages.
Ooh,
Yeah, by
you
some
talking
Future.
my
Yeah.
language. You talking my
Yeah,
territory now.
yeah. I mean, I be on that shit. I be telling everybody, man, I'm on that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
It's my
every
last,
double.
bro. Tell you, it's my last shot, bro. It's like there's no bullshit in around. I'm not.
You know what? I heard you say that before. Shit. I actually think when you was getting ready to fight for, because you got a WBA title now, right?
I mean, they took it from me. I got the
Right.
WBA gold. I had the WBA gold world title at middleweight. Yeah.
So okay, so I know I think during that time you were saying like this I don't think you said my last go round, but I know you said something similar to like this is my last shot and I gotta make something of it. I refusely
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, man. Like, we all know what happened in the Lara fight, how
Okay.
fucking terrible that was, right? So many, 7 fights later, I guess, yeah, 8 fights later, a couple years later, damn near 100 and something. No, what one? So like 160 to 230 to 160 is like 70 something pounds later, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, and I got to fight for a secondary title, which is dope. Like, that don't come around a lot, right? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the main, but it was, so that's probably what I was alluding to. And then I always knew, like, okay, let's get this belt. And then it could either A, make me Lara's mandatory, and like he got to see me again. And I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you that I would have did it because one, there's no money in it, and two, it's like he's too fucking good for what it is. To be fair, like he's too fucking good, man. Right? So it's like, whatever that was, but I feel like that title was gonna get me a big fight, and sure shit did.
It did.
Sure shit did.
Sure
shit did. Yeah.
A lot of people, I tell people a lot of times, sometimes you got to watch out, WBA Gold, WBA interim, and all that good stuff. That's to me, because I know what I'm looking at, it means something.
Oh yeah, no, it does. No, it does mean something. So in boxing and in life too, but in boxing, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me? You get one of those titles. You get that title. Like I said, like, and they were just putting it out, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They would just put something out where, like, because everybody, again, and I get it. So when Turkey comes in, this Turkey Al-Sheikh, he comes in, and I like there's much more pros than cons about him and all that.
Right.
Fighter wise. Okay. Right. So, he's coming in with the, kind of starting to like, or alluding to, fuck all the belts. I want my belt, the ring belt, which is the belt. Like, if you're the ring champion, you are the man. Right. Like, and that's what I always felt that. Just like I always felt the IBO is legit. Like, I think it's the top 4: IBF, BA, BC, U2, right? And you add. I always felt the IBO is one of them.
Yeah. Me too.
Just like I feel like the ring is the one. But anyway, they were just putting something out where, like, of course, WBA, how they have 1,000 titles, they mentioned, they have the interim, the regular, the gold, and the super, or whatever. Like, okay, so that just goes to show, like, it is a world title. It's noticed because it's being shitted on, just like the interim and shit like that, right?
Right.
So, like, okay, cool. It's just what you do with it when you win it. Yeah, it's what you do with it when you win. Yeah, right. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, with me, I just held out, and like I said, nothing really big was going crazy at middleweight because, like, Lara fights once every 7,000 years. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And like, I'm like, all right, what other big fights are there? But then I'm getting called like, to fight up and coming prospects. It's like, yo, nah, that's not what we signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nah. So, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, man, it landed a big fight, a big opportunity. That's all. That's what it comes
It
down to.
did, man. Like, cause I like I said before, man. Outside of me doing my thing with boxing, I also look at those rankings, man. I understand how it works from each organization and body. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
understand how it works. So, and I can kind of predict sometimes who's going to be who. When I see somebody pop in, I'm like, oh, this person got to fight. Who they fighting? You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. You know what I mean? So I've been good. Somebody taught me how to do it. Not gonna lie, somebody taught me how to do it. But when I started catching on, I was like, yeah, it make a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you popped up, I knew something was going on. So
It's funny. You talking about when I went into the 168 rankings, bro?
yes.
Okay, bro, I didn't have one fucking fight. Okay, I'm lying. I did, but it wasn't on purpose. It was on accident. I had my last fight. I actually fought at 68 because I didn't
Noah
want the
Lopez.
yeah. So
Bro,
like,
you want to know what's funny? Noah Lopez fought at, I think, like 140, 147.
Yeah.
Back in 2019. I was supposed to fight him, but COVID hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I
Well,
was gonna beat his ass.
He about your size now. You just get him now.
No, you're not my size. How big is he now?
No, he ain't that big. Never mind. We fought at 170 or one. I was 168. He was like 70 something. I don't know.
No, he bigger than me, bro.
How much you weigh?
Right now, I'm 58.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm 58 right now, bro.
158?
Right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I helped Norman Senior get ready for his fight. As I was getting ready out, I just had my second daughter, so I was eating, and I had a car. Well, I had my second car wreck, so I couldn't do anything for a minute. And then I helped Norman Senior get ready for his fight with Greg Hackett.
Oh yeah.
I was like 190 then. So I literally just got the scale right when you responded back.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
158,
dope. bro. So getting back to what you said, yeah. So like when I popped into the 68, that was mad whack. Like I didn't want that because like I get it on paper and what they got to do. You know what I mean? What they got to do is, you know what I mean? They got to put me in the super middleweight rankings and all that good shit, I guess, because this fight is at 68. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, that's cool. But like, yo, like I held this title. I won it. It's like, I want to do something with it. But I mean, but to be fair, like I said, the bigger opportunity and the bigger money, the bigger everything is this Charlo fight. So like, all right, it is what it is. Like, so I guess, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah. So,
and you gonna make more after this fight.
That's a fucking fact.
And you're gonna make more after this fight.
That's a fact, bro.
I know that I feel the aura. I feel the energy. You gonna make more after this fight?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, mm-hmm. Man. I mean, again, and that just comes from again, man. Just living in the moment, man. Just living in the moment. Yo, Tay, I'll tell you the truth, right? I'll say this here. This is like my internal fucking thing. Yo, as long as I don't let this moment get to me, and like when I'm looking across the ring and I see Jermall Charlo, like. And not let it be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
Bro, I'll tell you what.
Don't
let that happen because I let that happen to me.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, but like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I let that happen to me. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
That happened to me when I fought Lara. It's like, and by the way, that's not the reason I got put. No.
Right.
But like the interviews, the attention. It was for the world title, the press conferences. I was what? Yeah, like so. But this time, it's like I just keep asking God and everybody, yo, just don't let the moment get to me. I'm just have fun, live on my 2 feet, As long as right before that bell ring and I'm cool, bro. But we're human too, right? Like it's so
Right.
it's
True.
very. This is not like that's not like an easy thing to do.
Right.
Even for the greats, even all of them that talk about it, the
Right.
Floyds, the fucking Andre Wards, the Canelo, the whoever the fuck.
Right.
Fuck that. As long as, but yeah, that's why I was.
As long
saying,
as you don't let that moment get to you, because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I heard Julius Ndongo and that motherfucker was on the other side of the ring, I was like, oh shit. I didn't hear nothing my coach said. I didn't hear shit.
Julius Ndongo. Let me look at some. Hold up. So he's the one that fought. So he's the one that Crawford fought.
Yeah.
He was.
That was on my 6th pro fight, bro. I didn't know what the fuck happened. Yeah. For real, bro. And and I don't have a lot of experience or anything in the nature, but the sport saved my life. So that's why, it's one of the reasons why I don't play around with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But just to even say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, just to see how I was at. You know what I mean? But bro, I know exactly the moment you're talking about. I'm like, yo, I just heard him. I had him on the ropes, fucked up. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm sitting in that corner. All I heard was boo. I didn't hear anybody. I didn't see nobody. Nothing, bro.
Bro, why the fuck did you fight him in your 6th fight, bro? He's 22-2.
Bro, listen. It was one of those things. Where
what the fuck?
I'm never gonna say never, bro. I'm never gonna say never.
Well, that might have been a time you should have said no. You said JD.
Nah.
Wasn't you fucking with JD?
Well, JD, who's JD?
JD, the trainer. The what's his name? Trainer.
Oh, you talking about Coach J? Coach J.
Yeah.
Coach J. Yeah. That's my guy. But yeah, I mean, bro, at the same time, I didn't care, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
At the same time, it was like, that was a world champion, bro. No, bro, not many people. You can say it coming up, or
I get it
already. You know what I mean? Not too many, bro. Who can say they fought a former world champion, win, lose, or draw. You know what I mean? Not too many people can say that.
Yep.
Facts. So and I'm one of the ones who don't give a fuck, bro.
Facts. I get it. Word.
We got people like, I ain't gonna say no names because a couple people get mad, but we got a couple champions who don't want to fight each other now.
Yep.
But we got favorite fighters of others who don't want to, fight each other.
Yep. No, I get it. No, listen, you only get one career, right? You only get one career, and like it's crazy. I was just thinking about this today too. When it's over, I did it my way.
Exactly.
We did. Exactly. Yeah, I did it. I did it my way. That's what it's about.
Right. I totally agree. But and I see if somebody asked me a question, if I wasn't stuck, would I have beat his ass? Honestly, the way I've come along and sparred those guys who were southpaws, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I caught him with I think it was like a short right hook, and the way I would have. Yeah. Before he caught me with a left hook. Nah, for sure, man. For sure, man. Man, I can't wait. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I guess because I'm a big fan of boxing, bro. And I love underdogs. That's number one. Number two, my trainer, Coach Mustafa. He told me the other day, he said, Cornflake might beat this guy. And when he said it, I turned around and said, shit, what you talking about, Coach? What you know? Same thing, the same stuff I was just saying not too long ago. You know what I mean?
Mustafa, wow.
Yeah.
Mustafa, yeah. He that's your coach, Mustafa?
Yeah, Mustafa. Yeah.
Word. Yeah, man. He so I respect him. You know what he's talking about. He He basically Fucking Mustafa. That just drew back a memory.
What happened?
He trained Paul for his last fight. He was in the corner. Yeah. So it's like, that's my, you know what I mean?
But I turned Paul on to him. Because Paul moved to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And when he moved to Atlanta, he was asking me like, bro, who was a good trainer out here? I was like, psh, bro, go with my trainer. Didn't know who he was. I said, bro, go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I personally always felt, I would, touch base with Mustafa, check in on him. You know what I mean? How's the training going, sparring, all that good shit. Good. Yeah. I always knew of Mustafa. I might have met him once or twice before.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Jersey, so he trains Tevin, and me and Tevin Farmer are Tevin lives 5 minutes from me, so we're very, very close. And so Mustafa was out here. I'm not in that gym or in that camp or whatever, so like I'm not there all the time. Like not when they're like out in Colorado or whatever, but like when they're here.
Right.
You know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? He has his following. I watch his videos. I follow him. I see. He's real old school, real technical and shit. So you know what we're talking about. So like he know we could cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows we can cook.
Yeah. He man, he was excited about that power fight too, man.
Yeah.
Whew, yeah, that shit still fucked me up talking about it, bro. So
yeah. No, me too. But like,
yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's better off just not even to even reminisce, bro.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard for me not to. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. At least for me, it's hard for me not to. Because you know me. Yeah. But with that being said, yeah, man, Mustafa, he was like, man, Cornflake might beat this motherfucker, man.
You know what you talking about?
Yeah, when
you
he
know
said,
what you talking about?
what you talking about, coach? Spit it to me. So he spit it at me, whatever, like that. But man, I just wanted people to, of course, not get familiar with you, but let them hear. Because, bro, trust me, there's a small amount of people here now, but trust me, by the end of the night, shit's gonna go crazy. Like all my shit be like that. Because I don't really come on like I used to, bro. I used to come in, you know what I mean? I used to be in here 120, 130, 40. It might go up some days.
Yeah,
I kind of fell back because the sport of boxing, like, you know what I'm saying? When you're someone like you, myself, when you know so much about but going on behind the scenes and you're trying to give people the information, then you lying about this, you lying about that, because this person on this channel is saying this bullshit, they don't know what they're talking about. So it makes you look crazy, but the whole time you're right. You know what I mean? So I'm not the type of person to go back and forth with nobody. So I'd rather just and then I have
the issue of boxing is, it's very opinionated. It's obviously, determined off of 3 judges, right? So it's like, when it's a decision, you got 3 different sets of eyes, and very, it's very like, depends what that judge is looking at or whatever, right? So now even the same thing with his YouTube and all that, it's like, or just any virtual interviews ever since COVID, this damn Zoom and shit, it's like should get crazy. Listen, this is key points to talk about. That's all it is. So just don't let that, like, bro, everybody, they come at me crazy. I look, and for this fight, it hasn't been too bad because of alleged Jermall's, like, issues, and there's kind of there's no secret. Our virtual press conference, when we did, dude was on like space. He was on some Space Jam juice or something.
I was gonna ask that, bro. Did you feel like that? I was gonna ask that, but I was like, man, he'll probably want to answer that shit.
I plead the 5th.
See, that's why I asked you, bro. Because I thought so. I was like, bro, he just don't look right. Bro. He just didn't look right to me, bro. You know what I mean?
We got something in the gym where it's like, I please the 5th.
Bro,
I don't know. I don't know. It's none of my business, man. He sounded I thought he was I get it. So I don't know. Yeah,
man, that's how I felt, bro. I'm leaving like that, like I say, because I know mental health is real, you know what I mean? We all go through shit, and I hope he, have that situated or get it situated, because if it ain't ready by fight night, it's gonna be a long night.
No, that's for sure. Yes, for sure. But look, he's a professional. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, up until we had the in-person presser, I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude's going. I just don't know. And I've been in the gym. I've been going crazy. And then, like, when he showed up, like, not when he showed up, but when he was there, it's like, Oh, yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah,
What's up? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
That's it. So yeah, no, like he's a professional. He's a two division world champion. In my opinion, the lineal champion. He's never lost. You know what I'm saying? He's undefeated. He at his best. My manager just told me like a couple days ago. He was like, "Yo, Jermall Charlo, when he was like when he was active, he was the man, the best.
He
You can't
was.
fuck
He
with him."
was. He
So
was. Yeah.
even a let's just go on a limb. Let's just be disrespectful unintentionally for 2 seconds. Even a drunk or high Jermall Charlo is still a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
So,
Got
bye,
respect.
bro. Come on, it's cool, bro. You know, but we still gotta fight.
Still got to fight.
But we still gotta fight to figure that out. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you still got to
let's
fight.
figure it out.
See, I like that mindset, bro. That shit's everything right there. That
Yeah.
mindset, everything. It tells me all I need to know. Still got to fight. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Put on his
Yeah.
drawers just like I do. So fucking what?
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
man. Shit, man. I appreciate you. But I don't want to hold up your time, man. But it definitely was a great time talking to you, bro. Because, like I say, I know you're gonna answer hella questions tomorrow. But, bro, I just want to thank you for always being
Yeah. Yo,
I was
it's
supposed to
funny.
get with you about a month ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. I appreciate you, bro. You always been rocking with me, man.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we'll obviously after the fight. You know what I mean, Rising Stars for me is life after boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And like we're getting it going now. You know what I'm saying? So we could definitely connect on that. But what I'm not gonna let you do is get off this without me spitting facts about your boy Brian Norman and Boots. That's what we're not gonna do.
Okay, let's talk, man.
So
That's
that's
what
what we're not gonna do. We can make it real quick. We can make it real sweet. We could, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Now, but we gonna do this though. He was very young then. Go ahead.
I'm not so right. I leave that whole sparring shit. That's in the gym, and and I wasn't there right when they sparred, so I can't. Is that what we're talking about?
Well,
so
somewhat, yeah.
What you say? So he's still very young. So okay, so here's this. So Brian Norman Sr., who they mad cool, like yo. So, and I'm saying they came down to Philly when I was training with Bozy. I was training with them, and they came down. They was there, I don't know, for a week or two, getting some work in. You know, he sparred C4. That's what C4 is the one that put all like the highlight and shit. You know what I mean, I was there for that.
Right.
You know what I mean, I'm not I don't really be speaking on sparring and shit. I was there for that though, and it was all love with senior and junior. So I am only giving my assessment or my opinion because I sparred Brian.
Yeah. I do know about that. Yeah, I heard. Well, I don't know about it, but I heard about it. Yeah.
So I got in there and sparred, and it was very, very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
He's a world fucking champion, bro. It was very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like he's not as skilled as me in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, that motherfucker could punch. He could punch.
I know.
Hey. He could punch. Like he's fucking stupid strong.
Bro,
but
I know.
Okay, right. But that's all he got though.
Okay.
In my right, like just remaining in the ring. And like that's
okay.
I'll talk about my sparring, and I ain't gonna get into all because one I don't even fucking remember, right? But it was
right.
It was like
good, bro. Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
But a year and a half ago, whatever. He could fucking punch. Boots, who I've sparred, and me and Brian only sparred 6 rounds.
Okay.
Like it, yeah, I mean, fuck you gonna get out 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm not no rock'em sock'em dude that's gonna rumble with you, especially with his heavy ass fist. No.
Right.
No. But I got dozens, probably in the hundreds of rounds of Boots though.
Okay.
And I just feel that whatever Brian Norman could do good, which is a lot, Boots is just superior at it. And Boots Boots' power is speed, accuracy, like shot placement, on top of him just being heavy-handed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it make a lot of sense.
So that's where it's like, and I'm on it where like Boots is way more elusive. He could do that switching shit. He could switch southpaw back in like a half a split second. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In the middle of a combination, he could box. He got good legs. Paul, like he got all that good, like low, like underrated IQ. Which, by the way, Brian Norman actually got some decent IQ too. He's not stupid in the ring. He set
For
his
sure.
traps really good. I just think when
For
he
sure.
set his traps. I think when he sets his traps against the Boots, not against me, fuck me. I was just a sparring guy that we just got some work in. I ain't doing all
Right.
that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's just like a step too slow against a guy like Boots, who's a lot more faster and explosive than I am.
Right. Got you.
That's the only reason why. And like, and by the way, I probably wouldn't have this debate with you in front of them because like, it's like not really up to me. If I just get asked where it's like when you brought that up, maybe I should actually cut my mouth shut. But
No, you good,
so
bro.
like,
You good. It's all love. Yeah, it's all love.
It's like, all right, fuck it. That's my only reason why. So, but now, do I think it'll be a walk in the park for Boots? No.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it's like a 5 or 6 round fight though? Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah.
No, because one thing about it, and here's another thing, man. I think people don't take this in perspective. Name one athletic fighter his last 8 fights.
I'm just reading the comments and shit. My bad. Say what?
I said name one athletic fighter in his last 8 fights.
Athletic fighter.
Athletic.
Boots, right?
Yeah. Outside of Karen.
All right, so 1.
Nobody.
Hold on. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. I got you. I got you. Hold on, brother. Hold up. All right. So athletic. There was that Canadian dude that he put out in like the two rounds. He was undefeated.
Custody Clayton.
Yes.
Come on, Thomas.
Listen, you said athletic, brother.
Okay.
You said okay.
Okay.
Now hold on now. Stanionis isn't athletic.
No, he's a walking fucking punching bag.
Okay. But he was the boogeyman, undefeated world champion.
Bro, he's a walking punching bag.
Or did Boots just make him look like a walking punching bag?
No, he's a walking punching bag.
All right.
You got to look at who Stanionis fought. Same caliber type of fighter.
Yeah, no. So Stanionis arguably does not have a huge win.
Right.
He doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't. Yeah. No, I know. So athletic. Yeah. All right. So okay, but again, so you're alluding to yeah. So Brian would be the most athletic, but what about speed? Don't you need speed to be athletic? Like how much could athleticism really get you?
He'd be the fastest Boot seen.
He'll be the fastest Boots ever fought?
Yes.
Or at least in recent? The fastest?
Yeah. Boots haven't fought nobody with speed.
Bro, you think Brian Norman is like fast?
Yeah, bro, he's very fast.
Yo, you might as well put like a fucking crazy ban on like first 4 rounds for me then, because my timing is fucking on that, because I did not think he was fast whatsoever. I
mean, and it depends on when y'all sparred.
Yeah,
different things, you know what I mean? So
yeah, okay, yeah, and it is fun, and it is fun, facts,
right,
and it is fun.
I'm just giving you something to think about.
So again, Brian's, I tell you what he will be to Boots. He'll be the goddamn most twitchiest motherfucker. Twitchiest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Boots, I don't think
yeah,
I've ever seen that.
yeah.
And when I say twitchy, I'm not saying like wow. I'm talking like working off feints.
Yeah, yeah.
Working off feints, working off time. Like I said, like he's not stupid. He has a decent IQ. He's a world champion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But fast.
Bro.
So okay, that's fair. I'll just leave it at. Then all I could really say is that okay. So in my opinion, Boots again is just levels.
Yeah. But no, you had a lot of work with him. You know what I mean?
His speed is just like levels above him then. So it's like it ain't even like Boots gotta match him. He's just way faster than him.
Okay.
Like OD. Like yeah. But again, all I'm saying is this. I think Brian will be the strongest he'd ever would fight. But and I mean that's only because Stanos is probably strong as shit. He just couldn't hit Boots.
That's true too. He was slow as shit though. Like
and I think so. If Brian does get a chance to catch Boots clean and flush, I think Boots would definitely feel the shot. I think that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that.
I think by him now having both those hands fits, because I knew that y'all sparred, but obviously I don't know what happened or anything of that nature. I don't really care. But I know that I knew that you guys sparred, but I knew during that time at that time both hands was fucked up. So if you saying he can punch with both hands fucked up, remember before the Santinian fight, he got the right hand fixed. And before this last fight, he got the left hand fixed. Now both of them are fixed. And me, because being in the same gym down here in Atlanta, I've been sparring this motherfucker since he was 16. I've been knowing, 15, I'm sorry. I've been knowing he can punch.
Yeah.
Now, when they first told me he was 15, I was like, this motherfucker ain't 15. You got me fucked up.
Yeah. Now, he could punch. He could punch. He could definitely punch.
And I just think that with him have both hands fixed, I think Boots
fair.
Have
fair. All right, word. So that okay, fair again, and I agree with you. If he can get to him though.
Yeah.
So like you feel me? Like I'm a give and take. It's like I feel like he's got to get to him. I just don't see him. I don't see. And bro, Brian ain't even like. Now, mind you, I'm way bigger than Boots and Brian. By the way, height wise, like height.
You big as shit, bro.
And Boots. I mean, but Boots is like big as shit, bro. Like
he is.
You look at him and say, how the fuck do you make 147 comfortable?
When I first seen him,
huh?
I was about to say when I first seen him down here in Atlanta, I was like, how the fuck he make 147?
Okay, exactly. Because why? When Haven and them fought and Shay and them fought out there at OTX?
Was it Haven? No. It was who fought down here? Oh, it was the Shakur. It was the Shakur and shit. It was Shakur and Simplify. Jermall Herring.
Okay, and also he wasn't there when Greg fought. What's the name?
No, he wasn't. Oh, you know what? Haven did fight on that card. I'm tripping.
No, Haven fought on that card. No. I'm asking you, when Brian Norman Sr. fought Greg, Boots had DJ and Ish on that
card?
He
wasn't there.
He wasn't there, though. Okay, fair. All right, bet. He wasn't there. Okay.
Yeah.
Haven, though, fought. Yeah. I'm almost sure he was at the OTX shit because I was supposed to be there because me and Kurt Scooby got the same manager. And so when Kurt fought on the OTX, I was supposed to be there.
We can talk business now, Cornflake.
What? Come on.
I want that Cornflake.
What? Who, Kurt?
Yeah, smoke.
You been in the gym?
Smoke.
Have you been in the gym?
Yes, bro. Smoke.
You can make one. What weight could you make?
What you need me to make?
What weight could you make?
What you need me to make?
42?
Oh, yes.
Bro, you got me calling. You got you.
Because I know he's supposed to be fighting Rich Carter too, right? The boy, what's the boy name? The
He's
kid from
fighting
Texas.
Giovanni Marquez.
Yeah.
But they got it. But they got him on the card. Hold on. He fighting on the card. Damn, they ain't even got on fucking box rep. What the fuck? He fighting on when he fighting? I'm starting to get pissed off. Not May 10th.
May 10th just passed.
Yeah, I know, because they just did a card. Hold on, man. He's fighting on
The next card for OTS is like July, right?
No, it's June.
Oh damn, I didn't know that. I thought it was July because which card's fighting on that card? What's his name? Damn, it just went to my tongue. Fuck. Elijah Pierce.
June 13th.
Oh yeah, that's next week.
Hey, next week. That's like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's a good week.
3 weeks?
Yeah, that's 3 weeks.
So what's up? So what you saying?
Shit. Hey, I ain't never been scared, baby.
All right. Well, we're going. All right, we're going. I'm a All right, bet we're going to. I know for a fact Danny's not going to answer now. You got my word. I'll text him and I'll screenshot it. I still got your number. And
Okay.
and I'll yeah, motherfucker. And I'll send it to you. That's done. I ain't gonna be like I'm not gonna be involved, but I'll put you in direct touch with whoever you need to get in touch with and handle your handle.
Oh no, bro, you did the same thing, some years back. So
I know. Yeah, hand me hand. All right.
Yeah.
Bet. So anyway, let's just agree to say, again, you obviously don't rock with your guy. You know what I mean? I'm a rock with Boots. I don't think it'll be a walk in the park like what people think, but I do think Boots wins pretty convincingly, if that even makes fucking sense, because that's pretty much the same shit. But I don't, right? I don't think it'll be like easy walk in the park, but I think it'll be very convincing. And I say it respectfully because whatever. And there'll be a unification for 3 out of the 4 belts. And I highly doubt the winner will get the other one because Pacquiao or Barrios, I don't think will even look their way. Whoever's going to win that fight. And yeah.
Now check this out, bro. What's crazy is, of course, that's like little bro, but I like Boots too. Like honestly, bro.
Oh, bet, yeah.
When I was going live every single day, pumping out content, I was the only one talking about Boots, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was telling people, this is when they had the whole Crawford and Spence build up. I was telling people, like, if there's one guy who can mess up Undisputed right now, who would that guy be? Yeah.
Man, 1,000,000%.
I mean, you tripping and I'm like, no, I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
he don't get me wrong, the kid is special. I think he's a phenomenal talent.
I'm gonna keep it really real with you though. Now we're 3-4 years. Let's just call it 3-4 years. Advance, like past all that. The whole Crawford Spence era, and then they fought, whatever. I don't think Boots was really ready then, though, for real. Now, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't think Spence even touches Boots now. Crawford is obviously in the Boots gets this a lot. Yeah, but it's boxing, man. You're gonna get hit.
Boxing.
Crawford's obviously like, listen, still to this day, Crawford's the only person, in my opinion, at that, or at least at that time, 147, that could, if somebody's gonna beat Boots, it would be him. If I'm still rocking with my guy, but if you know what I mean, it would be Bud. Just like I think Bud is gonna beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about with Canelo? I'm sorry. You want to talk about like who was the last athletic person somebody fought? Yeah, let's ask that about Canelo. And let's. I mean, Bevo's pretty fucking athletic. If you could bounce in and out for fucking 3 minutes, if you could bounce in and out like that for 36 minutes and don't even look tired, I think that's
Yeah.
athleticism.
Athletic, yeah.
And in saying that, all Canelo's losses were to athletic people. And I'm even going to throw in Lara in that bitch. He didn't win the fight, but like that's just athletic. Yeah, you feel me? Like Floyd,
Yeah.
Bevo, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say like Triple G won at least one out of the three or two out of the three or whatever the hell the case is.
Right.
Those are athletic people. Crawford, man, that's obviously he's not as athletic or he matches maybe Floyd and all them, but Crawford is the best fighter. Again, despite size. Again, let's just go back to my phrase: skills pay the bills. The best fighter Canelo fought in since Floyd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now one of my guys say Karma stepping razor. He say it's not that Boots get hit. Everyone gets hit. It's that he's too talented to get hit with the shot. He doesn't have to. That's really his only flaw.
Everyone gets hit. It's just he is too talented to get hit with shots that he doesn't have to. Oh, okay. Okay. So he's saying basically, you're too good to be get hit with that dumb shit. I agree. Like I was just fucking going through that in sparring Saturday. I was just anytime I really got hit was on some stupid shit. But I also feel with Boots is he got up for Stanionis. Like he always said, like in the media and in real life, like he looked like shit against Karen the second time. You know what I'm saying? He looked like shit against Karen the first time.
Right.
He didn't really like David Avanesian. Like, fuck is this? Like,
Right.
He was just better than Castillo Clayton or who before that? Fucking Thomas Delorme, guys like that.
Yeah,
he's just like way better than them. So it's like you just knock him out, right? All right, cool. Or Roman Villa, that's tailor made for Boots to look like a superstar against. You know what I'm saying? Right. Stanionis was a threat, at least in the public eye, or as another world champion. The best fighter on Boots' resume to this day. I mean, up until this point. So he gets up for that shit. And I think now moving forward, if it's Teofimo, they're talking about Teofimo. If they're talking about a Brian Norman, he's gonna get up for shit like that because although I mean Teo skill for skill is on his level, but like that's just like way too big of a jump in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or like a Brian Norman, who is nowhere near. Again, I think skill tit for tat compares the Boots, but he's going to get up for that because of who Brian is. He's a world champion. There's like you know what I'm saying, and whoever else.
Let me ask you this question though, Cornflake. Do you think that he performed better because of the rehydration? He got a chance to rehydrate this time.
Bingo. I'm glad you said that. I was getting ready to say, and it's crazy. I just learned that. And I think I thought now that I look at it, it's pretty common sense.
Right.
Like, so when he was doing all the IBF shit, you gotta do that 10 pound or that 9%, 10%, whatever the fuck thing, whatever it is, tough. Right? That's tough. But when you got unification, WBA was like, we don't fuck you, we ain't doing that.
Right.
That shit goes out the window. That's why, again, like from the back end, that's why Boots paid upwards, I think it was $300,000-400,000 extra to Stanionis to make him take the fight because he didn't want that rehydration shit. You want that. Yeah, so it's like, it's smart. Yeah, hell yeah. Like, so the answer is yeah, because when we were talking about how real big fucking Boots
Boots,
is.
big
It's like, yo,
motherfucker.
him doing that rehydration shit, that's what made him look lackluster. But do I also think that maybe that had something to do with his performance, why he looked so damn good against Stanionis? Yeah, I mean, of course it helped, but I think he got up for it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this because I deal with even with my own personal business, I deal a lot with the body. I actually, because he's so big, bro, I actually think when he cuts weight, I think he cuts a lot of muscle, and and now he gets to replenish it, so he look better. That's just my personal opinion.
No, and look, it's valid, and that's valid, and by the way, if that's what it. Okay, so how's this? If we since Boots became champ,
Mm-hmm.
so let's just go Karen fight 1,
Okay.
where up until that point, monster.
Right.
Boots was everything, monster.
Right.
He was rehydrating. He did that fucking Karen shit where it fought for the IBF, the interim. The rules
Mm-hmm.
apply. Do
Mm-hmm.
that 10. Couldn't fucking cut. He looked like Canelo against Skull. Couldn't cut the like. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
of whatever. Maybe that was it.
Right.
Okay. Who do you fall after? Roman Villa. Yeah, he did the for it was for the interim and all that. But again, different style. Dude sat right in front of you. Boots is always in dog shape, so he just beat the shit out of him.
Right.
David Avanesian. I'm sorry. Yeah, David Avanesian. Didn't look great. Got the stoppage, but wasn't whatever. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't pre Karen 1 when he was demolishing shit. And then Karen 2 again. It's like, but again, I still think all. Okay, like I'm not trying to stick up for him or make excuses. In the Avanesian fight, I think he got up because it was the first fight at Wells Fargo, first fight in Philly in forever. 15 plus 17 something 18,000 people. Sold out, damn near sold out there. You know what I'm saying? All that. So I think that kind of like had to do with it. You know what I mean? With despite the weight shit, I think that had to do with him getting up for that. You know what I mean? But the the Karen 2 fight, I just think like one between the and he admitted it, like, you know what I mean? Yo, that rehydration shit's fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't get up for somebody I won every single fucking round against, even in a racing contest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, I mean, on the inside, only because I'm also very tight with his advisor, Mr. Everett, who helps me with a lot of shit.
Gotcha.
I just kind of like I put 2 and 2 together, and like I understand now why they want to unify ASAP Rocky, and whatever reason Norman and them wouldn't do it because of the 1.7 or whatever got up to. I get it. It's numbers. People don't care about the gross. They they only see the gross. They don't know that 1.7 was easily 900,000
Right.
instantly, not even a million. All right. So they went with the less expensive guy, Stanionis, put in the 300-400 to get it done, and yeah, he had to do the rehydration shit. Now going forward, I don't think he'll ever have to do a rehydration shit.
Yeah, because they got the unification.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that he definitely did look different because I feel like, but shit, yeah, I mean, anytime, of course, we all were cutting weight, you know what I mean? And of course, just because, you can't get that extra little back and you gotta wait to get it back. It can take a toll on your body for sure.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I definitely know all about it because I cut a lot of weight. So I know I cut a lot of weight, man. But for sure, bro. Man, I can't wait for this fight, bro. I keep
Me
saying
too.
I think a lot of people are gonna be shocked and new. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Look, That's been my moniker. We're gonna shock everybody. Asking me, listen. I'm not gonna get in and say I'm gonna beat him or knock him out. I'll box him. I'm not. Listen, I'm just gonna shock the world.
I guess because I've followed. I followed. You know what I mean? I heard you say this like the last go around. I gotta make this happen. And you literally just said it maybe like 40 minutes ago. You know what I mean? So I'm hearing those things, and when you determine, bro, nothing can take you off that focus. Nothing can take you off that stratosphere.
Yeah. No, like I said, man. Long as the moment don't get to me.
Yeah.
I think he's. Yeah, I think he's fucked.
Yeah, don't let that moment get to you like it did me. Man, I appreciate you, bro, for sure, man. We're gonna be looking up for you tomorrow on the what you got
whatever the fuck going on, the media shit.
Yeah, man. And get some rest, man. Don't let the media fuck you up, man. Get some rest, bro.
Nah, bro, trust me. It's I gotta actually start getting my body acclimated to around this time. Next week when we go to Vegas is I get there early Monday morning. I'm gonna actually start. That's where we're gonna work out in the evening, because if I fight late, I mean, I train early in the morning, 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, East Coast time. So now I was gonna, put that at now with if I'm fighting, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, my time. Yeah, I gotta get my body.
So you gotta be training around like 4 or 5 their time.
Yep.
Go to the cryo cabin first and then train.
The where?
Go to the cryo cabin first and then train.
Like the ice shit? Like the cold shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
All right.
Trust me. Yeah.
All right. Wake the fuck up.
wake up the body, and then of course, because you changing time.
Yeah.
So it also helps like what's it called? Like you get into a hydro chamber. Have you been in one of those before?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
So it's like the same thing. Of course you guys might have altitude over there or coming to the West Coast or whatever, but it also helps sleep. It also wakes you up. It also have you to get you that blood pumping, because you may not be working. Okay, so if it's 4 o'clock over there, 9 times out of 10 is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock over here. You know what I mean? So it's definitely going to help, and you know what I'm saying, make that blood pumping, and of course relax those muscles, so that way you're alert, you're awake, I'm ready to go.
That's a bet. Yeah. All right. Well, shit. I know I did cryo out in Vegas before. So I know of a couple places. Yeah. So yeah. All right. I'll be there.
Trust me, bro. You'll see.
Right.
You'll see. You'll be up. You'll be in tune, ready to go, bro. But man, listen. Blessings, bro. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Absolutely, bro. Anytime.
All right, bro. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make that call tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
I bet. Say that. Hold on, let me read these comments one more time. Yeah, behind you, touch that. Frankly, relax the whole body, right? Say, I guess he doesn't know. Wait, they gave up more bread for? Wait, I guess he doesn't know they gave up more bread for Imantis. Ultimately, I definitely just said that. Cool.
Oh no, yeah. So,
salute to the Thomas man. We out here watching. Thank you. Love it. All right, my guy. I'll get with you tomorrow.
Okay, bro. Appreciate you.
Say that. Yes, sir.
All right. Love. Right. And that's my guy, man. That's my guy, dog. That's my guy. Like, hey, all it takes is one call for him, bro. Like one call for sure. And truthfully, it's actually my fault. It's actually my fault why we haven't interviewed, because we was actually supposed to interview. Back in around April this time of last year. Like I've been asked, bro. Like I've been hit him up. I got my girls, and I be dragging my feet. And of course sometimes, man, this YouTube shit can take it out of you. It really can. You know what I mean? Greggy Carmichael was good. Oh, that's my guy. What's up, Greg? What's up, G Mike? What's good with you, bro? So you know what I'm saying? We was, like I said, we were supposed to do that back in last month, and I hit him. I said, bro, listen, my bad, my buzz. I've just been dealing with my baby girls, man, and that come before anything, regardless, But then at the same time, I have been dragging my feet too. Dank Father was good with you. Say, I think Kurt is with Serafina. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Oh, Sarah. I know who Serafina is. I know exactly who she is. Yeah, man. She cool people though. You know what I mean? Yeah, he cool people. Yeah, she cool people. I met her and I actually met her and I spoke with her a couple times when she was heavily involved on, I think it was Twitter. I got a story about us talking boxing. Um we was in Brooklyn. Yeah, we was in Brooklyn and we was in the hotel. And I think she was at that time, if I'm not mistaken, she was promoting or managing um Andy Ruiz when he fought Joshua. If that's I think that's Serafina. I think so. I can't remember. So I'm still real until you got smoke with Kurt. No, it's just that, man. Shit, man. I'll fight him. You know what I mean? I don't like. That's the thing. I don't care. Like I fight. I like to fight. You know what I mean? I don't care. That's the thing. Like I don't care. People can laugh about, oh, you ain't fought nobody, or Julius and Doggo knocked you out, but I've never touched the canvas. Number one. Number two, your favorite fighter don't like fighting other people. So shit, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But man, listen, uh, I love that interview. I love Cornflake individual. Like I said before, he was trying to help me out 2 years ago, I believe it was, probably almost three. So and for me to hit him up just to say, bro, hey, can we get this interview? Da da da. And I hit him again last night, bro. You think you can hop on tonight? And then he had hit me again tonight. I had hit him again, like, yo. So he responded, was like, bro, I don't even have my notifications on. So you want to do tonight? We can do it now. I'm like, shit, give me a bet. I'm on the way to the crib to get it loaded now. So for sure, man, I appreciate that. And I do, like I said before, I looked at the fuck the odds of the fight, but just the every like people. Don't get me wrong, Charlo's a hell of a fighter. But I just think in this fight, in this particular fight, he's fighting against a lot of different things with the mental health issues. He's fought one time in 4 years. Uh, he's getting older. Uh, New coach, new trainer. It takes at least 3-4 fights to get accustomed to that coach talking. You know what I mean? So those things, that's the things that you know what I mean? That's the things that I be talking about. Like, not saying he's a bad fighter, you know what I mean? Because anything can happen in this fight. But I know what Thomas coming to do. And when you got somebody like Thomas, who's a smooth selling Cadillac right now versus a Charlo, in no disrespect, he's a Honda getting a 96 Honda getting crunked back up to get back rolling. He hasn't fought. You know what I mean? So I just think that Thomas Lamanna got a lot of leverage, and I think people overlooking that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted him to be heard, because, bruh, he's on a 9-fight win streak. He's been active. If you look at his box rate, the motherfucker fought damn near every other month. And it ain't like he ain't been fighting. It might not be nobody to y'all, but again, I'll read it off. Fight, what it is. He had the one fight just last month with Noah Lopez, who I was supposed to fight, right? He was 11-6, cool, no problem, right? But then you go back to June of last year, 27-6, December, 28-7, July 23rd, 33-1, March 23rd, 22-11, December 22, 41-15, August. September 22nd, 25-5, August 22nd, 16-15, August 21, 17-5. And of course, he fought, Eris Laurie in May 21, you know what I mean? But he lost, but he's been on a tear since then. He's fought 1, 2, 3. He fought 3 times in 22, another 3 times in 23, once in 24, and now he's about to fight in 25. Like, fuck, who he's going. And when we know all the PBC fighters only fight 1 or 2 times a year. You know what I'm saying? But this Charlo ain't fought 1 or 2 times in a year. It's been 2 times in 1 year. But if you look at the last 4 years, he's fought 1 time. So he got a lot against him. You know what I mean? And I just don't think people, because of, like Cornflake said, because of who it is, right? Because of who it is, of course, people, challenging, tuning into the favorite, which I can understand. I can understand that. But, you know what I mean? You got to look at the opposite end of it too. So, and I got, my boy got to be hurt, because I think, and I said it before, I think that this fight is going to be upset. I said that. Thank Father was good. I seen Thank Father say something like how his wrench get missing or something like that. Bro, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody in here tell you, bro, I haven't even been going live like that. So it wasn't me. I'm just going to keep it all the way a being, bro. It wasn't me. I have heard that, YouTube be taking people wrenches. They be taking people subscribers and stuff like that. So maybe that's what's going on. But, bro, you can look in the archives yourself. You can see when the last time I went live. That's been a minute. You know what I mean? I think, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago or something like that. I've been making videos. I haven't even been going live. So it wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me, brother, for sure. I ain't got nothing against you. You know what I mean? Shit, we see each other on Twitter and talk then. So like, I don't know what that shit is about, bro. For sure. For sure. But we're gonna hook you up though, bro. For sure. We're gonna hook you up, man. We're gonna hook you up now. We're gonna hook you up, cuz. You know we're gonna hook you up, cuz. Now, I don't even know how to do this shit on here. I forgot how to do it. That's what it is. Now I'm gonna hook it up. I'm gonna get it. Say petty ass YouTube. Yeah, YouTube be doing shit like that. Like I've heard plenty of people say different shit be going on. You know what I mean? So even like 2 years ago when YouTube took my monetization and said that I had reused content, but everybody over here know I've never reused content. Like, who content did I use? I've never had, you know what I mean? For a long time, you know what I mean? A lot of this shit was about, just different fighters, and majority of it was about Deontay at one point. So I'm like, what shit did I reuse? I don't know. Maybe somebody was just on some hating shit. I don't know. I can care less. Any day updates on Champ. Yep. He's actually in camp. Second day of camp was today. What time is it? Shit, it's 11:15. I really need to call him. I should call him not right now, but I should call him in a minute just to see how the first 2 days of camp going. I'll be down there Thursday. Yeah, I'll be down there Thursday morning. Yes, sir. Oh, I got something coming for y'all too. Y'all might be the first ones. Y'all might be the first ones to see the new arena. Yeah, I'm just y'all might be the first ones to see the new arena. Kingdom of God's Army arena. Y'all might be the first ones. So it's coming. I'm working on it. Just trust me. It's something that you will want to see and you don't want to miss for sure. I'm going to be the only one to drop this video. Yeah, you will see. Y'all will see. Y'all seen, like, I know he dropped the video with just showing different things inside the new arena. But I'm going to show more for sure. So that's coming. And he's the only person in the nation with that type of arena. He's looking to put it to work. He's working. So I say I'm getting my ticket tomorrow. Oh, for sure. We in Kansas with it for sure. Like I said before, I know he's working. He been working, honestly. I don't like. I'm not gonna say he's working, but he's been working. Oh man, again, even I've told him this. It's like the first time since like shit, like his happiness, him, him being him, uh, like I ain't seen him. I haven't seen this Deontay like, and he talks. He talk to you guys about, seeing the psychiatrists and counselor and stuff like that because he had a lot of shit going on. But it's like healthy. Like I ain't seen this. Deontay like since 2016, 2017 for real, for real. Maybe a little bit of 2018, but definitely 26, 2017 for sure. Yeah, it just seemed like a different turn. So I put it like this: you remember when he snapped on Raheem radio, right? And how he just snapped so fast. He's almost back to that person. You know what I mean? He's like back to that person, and if I can't really explain it, man, he's like back to that person, but still nice. You know what I mean? Still nice. Like I can't. Maybe I'm explaining it wrong, but yeah, he good. He good, man. He good to go, man. He getting some situations handled and done or whatever like that. But we really don't talk boxing like that, man. We really don't be talking about boxing for sure. We just be, man, honestly, bro, we talk about everything else. You know what I mean? We talk about everything. Yeah, your people too. Yeah, man. I guess y'all catch my drift, man. But he's still cordial with everybody. But you know what I'm saying? For it's like the disrespect and then what I mean, the people got something to say. You know what I mean? It's just he on that type of time where he ain't really got time. You know what I mean? He really in tune with a lot of things, and you know what I mean. And like I say, I haven't seen him like this since 2016, 2017, maybe a little bit of 2018. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure. And like he been working out. You know what I mean? He been working out, been training. So this ain't nothing new. I think he just getting. He said that Bermain Wilder. Yeah. Well, a little bit before that because I think that was 20. I think that was 2018. No, that was 20. Damn, when that was that? Was that 20? What that was? 2017 or 18? It before that. Say good. He shouldn't have to put up with these weird people or they be on demon time. Nah, for sure they do, man. For sure they do. He just like I can't really explain it, man, but things that used to get to him don't get to him no more. He look at stuff and I'll be like, bro, you seen this shit? Shit, bro, it is what it is. Fuck him. Normally would have been a whole different type of response. You know what I mean? And so now I rarely even send him shit now because the shit don't phase him no more. You know what I mean? Like certain shit, like certain things that we be talking about or have discussed, and we be like, bro, look at this shit right here. I don't even send it no more because it's like fucking folks. He on the same like it's like everything back clear with him, if that makes sense. And honestly, that's how it used to be. Like, bro, look at this shit. Man, them folk gonna say what they want to say. Fuck. Keep on going about our day. So yeah, it's different mentality, man. And he on that type of time though, for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. He on that type of time because he got a lot of built up anger too about some shit that's been going on too. So yeah. Listen, man, we've been on here 2 hours, man. Y'all know I ain't did 2 hours in about damn 2 years. So yeah, man, I gotta, so yeah. I was talking about Deontay. So we talked about, doing some things at the Kingdom of God Army Arena. So you guys will be the first one to see actually in detail everything. Not only that, but we also talked about doing some things with YouTube as well. I told him some things of one of the reasons why I got away from YouTube for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That kind of discouraged me, you know, and he helped me find that place to get back active on here again. So that's why you've been seeing me drop. I think I've dropped like 4 or 5 videos within the past week, because we literally just had this conversation like last week on a Tuesday or last week on a Monday. So you've been seeing me drop a lot of videos recently. That's because he helped me find that spirit to get back to just making content. You know what I mean? Like I said before, and I told him, I don't have to have 200-300 people watching me. I don't have to have, you know, 2,500,000. I mean, 2,500,000. Boy, you sound crazy. But 25,000 people to watch my video. I just need people to just say, bro, you make sense. Bro, I like what you did. You know what I mean? And the same people, whether it's 4, 5, 14, 15, 10, 20 people, don't matter. As long as those people are here with me and we can conversate, talk boxing, have fun, or whatever the case may be. Because on my other channel, I'm putting different sports on there. I drop, you know, some hot heat with Shador Sanders and stuff going on. So he made me get back to it. You know what I mean? He made me get back to just because what people don't know about me. Like, I always wanted to be a sports analyst, like not a commentator. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be a commentator, and that's one of the things that I miss doing, was calling the fights. Because honestly, when I was active on YouTube, a lot of you people used to come and watch, hear me call the fights. I would have different people from, you know, who have other channels. Hey, calling me, bro. You gonna call the fights tonight? I ain't gonna lie, bro. You do a good job of calling the fights, bro. Like, bro, that shit sound good. So a lot of people was of course started subscribing and coming over here because I was calling the fights. And I always wanted to be a sports commentator. Like, I don't want to, you know, do the Stephen A shit. Just let me call the fights, you know what I'm saying, or talk about the sport, you know, what's going on. You know what I mean? So that's something that I like doing. So say calling them and them dang odds. Yeah. I used to make people some money with the odds. I'm gonna bring it back, man. But again, I just thank D for helping me get back to that place, because he actually see that it was actually an outlet for me. You know, it was actually an outlet for me. I ain't never, bro, I don't know the last time I've been on YouTube for 6 straight hours. That shit was like 3 years ago, man. My daughter 2.5 now. My daughter 2.5 now. So I don't even know the last time I did a 6-hour show where we calling the fights, talking boxing and the odds. I don't even remember. But I'm gonna get back to it, definitely. Now, I probably won't come on tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to make a video about tomorrow, because we got the open media workouts tomorrow. So, of course, I'm going to check in with, of course, Cornflake. And then, of course, I'm going to chop some of this video up, because you heard him talk about, you know, a multitude of different things, you know, how he thought Jermall was, you know, came to the fight because he didn't believe so when they did the virtual. Or how him and Caleb Plant, you know, they talk. Well, people may not know about that. So there's a lot of things I could chop up within this video. So those coming, and of course, I'm gonna be dropping some more about, you know, Caleb Plant. Then of course, my guy Breadman. We gotta bring Breadman over here. We gotta get Breadman talking. You know, Breadman, that's my guy. Y'all know that. So he's coming for sure. For sure. But with that being said, man, I'm out, man. Y'all know what it is. It's late. I ain't did this in a minute, man. I hope I made y'all proud, because I ain't did this in a minute for us going live and being on this long. But we're going to be doing some more. With that being said, man, shouts out to Thomas, Lamanna, Cornflake. And, you know, I wish him well in the best of his fight with Jermall Charlo, right? And we got some more fighting to talk about. Again, I may not be live tomorrow, but shit, I'm definitely dropping some videos. With that being said, I'm out. And Dave Father said it for you. Hello, world.
Before the paper, I knew they would say, and I knew by the looks on their faces. Niggas mad cause I did what they wouldn't do, say what I couldn't do. Look, bitch, I made it. I made it. Came a long way from the basement. Fighting on me, I ain't playing, y'all. These niggas ain't playing fair. If I would've known better, I'd do better. Took some mess and I learned from a new level. Bought some new shovels and some new stressors. And I'm ready for war like whoever. They counted me out, I can't count it all. Cause little nigga, I ball. I put them points on the board every time that I shoot, I'm a score, and you know I'm a dog. I'm really appalled, don't need no applause. I know I'm a legend, my name on the wall. First record with platinum, my second with gold. Did it independent, no deal at all. And they said it's impossible. Got them high cause I did them without them though. I'm the same nigga slept on the carpet floor. Even back then I knew that I be poppin', so I really ain't trippin'. I swear I ain't trippin'. I got in my feelings and got me a million. Couple people I thought would be with me, but they not, so it's fuck all them niggas.
And then you next.